Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Robalkis Hidayah binti Muhammad Suhaimi, Masjid number 065469. Today, I will review an article about combating sexual cyber violence against women in Malaysia written by Dr. Hazrina Begum binti Abdul Hamid. The purpose of this article is to discuss the complexities and challenges faced by the victims of cyber violence, particularly women, and identify ways to protect women from the potential harms of the internet. To summarize, this article mainly addresses the issue of cyber violence against women and how to combat it. This paper was constructed in a structured manner where the author had divided the article into several parts, like this. Firstly, introduction. The author began the paper with stating definitions of the word cyber violence and introduction on the issue of cyber violence both in Malaysia and worldwide. Next, the author further examined the existing legislation that governs cyber violence in Malaysia, such as the Communication and Multimedia Act 1998, Penal Code, Film Censorship Act 2002, Printing, Press and Publications Act 1984, Sexual Offences Against Children 2017, and Child Act 2001. The article went into greater detail about the subject of cyber violence, specifically the spike in cyber violence during the pandemic, where it stated that due to the dependency of technology, the risk of cyber violence keep increasing. Lastly, it can be seen that the author had examined the challenges and obstacles by analysing the situations of cyber violence in Malaysia, where the author had come up with two main issues. First, most people view cyber violence as a less serious crime than physical violence due to the fact that it lacks physical contact and visible injuries. Second, limited help by law enforcement due to the lack of specialist expertise and technology tools. The existing legislation also lacks relief and the victims are often told that there are no redress options. As a result, the author had come up with a few suggestions to combat the issue of cyber violence. First, need for laws and enforcement. Malaysia's current laws are inadequate in addressing this issue. Therefore, a specific legislation on anti-cyberbullying laws are required to promote digital responsibility among citizens. Second, collecting data. By documenting cyber harassment cases for statistical purposes and real-life data, the data can be used to support any effort to address this issue. After reading and analysing this article, I had divided my analysis into two parts, the strengths and the weaknesses. Firstly, the strength. There are three strong factors in the article. First, the article was written in a structured manner where it was divided into several parts. By dividing the article into several parts, it helps the information to reach the audience better. Second, good methodology used by the author. In this article, the author used a secondary data analysis method where the author can interpret and analyze the data using multiple approaches. And lastly, the arguments of the author are very persuasive. This is because the author had supported her arguments using reliable data from reports and research and also case law. Next, the weaknesses of the article. In this article, the author offers no further elaboration on the legislation governing cyber violence in Malaysia. The author had went into great details of Section 233 of Communication and Multimedia Act 1998. However, there are no mentions of other provisions used to prosecute the perpetrator. To conclude, the article had contributed to the field of study, mainly to those in the legal field. Due to the fact that this article is a comprehensive article, where it can be seen that this article is packed with information. This article also creates awareness as to the seriousness of the issue of sexual cyber violence against women. That's all from me. Thank you.